Hey you guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love and General reading. This is for the element of Earth. So if you are Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising, these messages are for you. Let's go ahead and begin here. I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I ask that you all please continue to do so. Remember, these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully they give you some clarity. Also, and this is for the weekend of June 28th through the 30th, 2019. You guys that have been trying to reach me through bill per call, please try not to take it personal if I can't get through to you and you're talking about your money is gone. Like, you have to reach out to bill per call. I'm pretty sure it's probably in your account. I don't get your money unless I'll talk to you. So I just want to put that out there. I know some people are trying to like, you never call me back and I'll put my money in. Look, I get like a lot of calls, so hopefully I'm going to be able to filter through and get through to, some of you guys that have registered and are waiting for a call back. Also, I wanted to remind everyone not to send me any more PayPal payments for the video and email readings because I'm getting ready to change the way I do those readings, or schedule them rather. So no more random payments. I know some of you that already received information from me how to do it. You do it last minute or, whenever you're ready without checking with me. So just make sure that you're not doing that. All right, so let's go ahead. We have the central issue, heart of the matter, as the Eight of Swords, the Ten of Cups, Page of Cups, Queen of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Three of Wands, the Wheel, and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so central issue. Those of you that are very intuitive or sensitive, I feel like you had some sort of dream or message or messenger came to you through a dream. But whatever it is that you dreamed about, it's almost like you are either in denial about it, or the dream may have caused you some sort of anxiety where now you're kind of either stuck or confused, or just kind of like, well, what does that mean? Like, what did that mean? If it wasn't necessarily a dream, I think some of you have been daydreaming or fantasizing about love, relationships, family, happiness. I feel like some of you guys are trying to suppress your feelings or your desires. You may be feeling like, what have I gotten myself into? I feel like you want to reach out, or you want to communicate or express what it is that you're feeling, but you haven't. Either because you don't know how to, or you're afraid to, or you feel intimidated some type of way. There could be something going on with family, your children, that is causing you some sort of anxiety or stress or something here. I'm getting different energies too. You could be dealing with any sign, but I am seeing Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Capricorn, maybe Taurus. There's something going on where maybe you are being guarded towards someone. Maybe you are just not wanting to open up and express how you feel. Maybe you feel like you're too strong. Maybe you don't want to appear weak. So you're wearing some sort of tough exterior here, or you're being very defensive. Maybe you feel like someone is being defensive or guarded towards you. or that someone is trying to suppress or hide their feelings. I'm also getting the energy, though, someone feels stuck. There is some sort of feelings of being trapped or stuck or not wanting to let go. So I don't know if you are not wanting to let go of a person or if they're not wanting to let go of you. You also could be holding on to some sort of idea or belief. I'm getting stubborn energy. Something is very stubborn about your energy. I feel too like there is this period of waiting. I don't know if you reached out to someone and you're like, now you're just kind of waiting to see what happens. You're not doing anything. There may be some sort of stagnant energy going on with you guys this weekend. I feel like there's a lot of things for you to consider. I feel like there's a need for you to take an assessment of your priorities, the things that you value. You might be wondering if something or someone is going to be worth your time and energy. So whether you're thinking about, should you invest in a job? You know, is it worth it? Should you start your own business? Is it worth time and energy? Should you have another child? If you're already in a relationship, maybe you guys have been discussing having children. It's like, well, I want children, and somebody is like, well, I don't know if I want children. That's not ideal for me. I don't know. And, you know, there's a need to take a pause or time out to figure out, is that what you really want? Is this someone that you really want to be with? I feel too like there are some sort of changes going on. There's going to be some sort of shift. Someone's period might be late, and maybe you're waiting to see if you're pregnant. Maybe you're tracking your period to see when is a good time to get pregnant. I just feel like you are really having to be patient for something. Something seems like it's a long process, but with the wheel here, things are progressing. The wheels are turning. Something is getting ready to happen, because it's also about the law of nature or the law of karma. What comes around goes around. Whatever is supposed to happen will happen, but it all is in timing. And I feel like with the wheel, a lot of times for me, this is about, you know, planetary alignment has to be right. The conditions have to be right for something to manifest. So you might be waiting for something to come into fruition, and you're like, is this going to happen or not? Intuitively, I know something's getting ready to happen, but I haven't seen the results yet. Where is it? You have to be patient and stop watching the clock, because this also literally looks like somebody is looking at the clock. Maybe you're waiting to get off of work. Maybe you are waiting for someone to call you. Maybe you're wondering if you should call somebody, and you keep checking the clock and you keep checking. I feel like you're looking at dates. I feel like the clock, calendars, things dealing with time is a factor. If you're pregnant, maybe the baby, you're anticipating the birth of a child. Maybe it's past your due date. You're still carrying the baby. Maybe you're going to have a very long labor. You might have to work overtime this weekend, and you're just waiting to get off of work. You're like, I can't wait to get off of work. It's just a need for you to have some patience, though. You also might be at a distance from somebody, or you're having anxieties about someone who is at a distance. I feel like you're waiting for communication, waiting to talk, waiting for, you know, some sort of messages, but it's not happening yet. Or it might be someone's waiting for you, but you haven't decided. You haven't come to a decision. You're having to take an assessment. Now, I also feel like there's a need for you to get your finances in order. There's a need for you to slow down on your spending. Some of you are reconsidering. I feel like someone propositioned you and you haven't been able to stop thinking about what was offered to you. Someone came to you with some sort of offer and you were like, man, it seems beautiful, that's ideal, but I don't know. And so, but they put it out there, and now you are kind of like, why did they put that out there? I haven't been able to stop thinking about it since they said that. And so it's like you're flirting with the idea of something, but you're not wanting to. Let me see. Okay, I'm going to look at the Eight of Swords. Or maybe you feel like someone is putting pressure on you to make a decision. But I also feel like someone is trying to give you time and space. If you feel pressured, that's probably you. You might, like nobody's trying to pressure you, because I feel like with the Eight of Swords, that is self-inflicted. It's like the Eight of Swords, I feel like there's this desire to do something. Like you may have already made some sort of decision here. You made a decision, you thought about it, you talked about it. So this is having something to do with your desires to do something, to go after your dreams or to go after your passions. But for whatever reason, you feel stuck in your situation. You think you can't do it, but you really can. I think, too, these are about excuses that are surrounding you. Like you're coming up with a million excuses of why you can't do something or what could go wrong. You might be focused on what could go wrong instead of what could go right. And I do feel, now, I just saw something kind of in reverse. I see someone who is coming off as a damsel in distress. And you might be feeling like you need to rescue this person. And you're like, I need to save them. I need to help them. They need my help. Because they don't know what to do. They can't see or they can't think straight for themselves. They can't make the right decisions for themselves. They need me to help them. So I feel like someone feels like they need to rescue you. Or you might feel like you need to rescue someone. I'm getting like a lot of air energy too. So I don't know if you guys are dealing with air. I really feel like somebody's been doing their research. Someone has been doing some research about a person. If it's about traveling, you've been doing your research about it. I also feel like maybe you've been trying to talk to readers, but you're still getting some sort of blockage or barrier, like all the information isn't readily available to you just yet. is because Spirit wants you to use your intuition and not so much your logic. Some of you, I think, too, it's your logic that holds you back. You're trying to overanalyze something instead of just acting on it. Instead of listening to your gut, instead of feeling what your heart is saying to you, you're trying to make sense of it. And it's like some things just aren't meant to make sense. Some things just can't be explained. Let me look at the Four of Pentacles. Some of you aren't ready. You feel like you're not ready to leave your comfort zone. I feel like there's something that you need to do, and you keep daydreaming about it, but you are like, I don't know what to do. It scares me to actually do something. Maybe you're wanting to leave your job. Maybe you're wanting to leave a relationship, or maybe you're wanting to go towards someone new, but you're being stubborn, or you're just so comfortable where you are. You don't want to change. Change gives you anxiety. I almost feel too like there is something crystal clear. Something is crystal clear. You may have been seeing butterflies. You may have been seeing some sort of synchronicities, but then you say no. Like the universe is trying to show you something, but then you just kind of get stubborn about it. Some of you are also holding on to something or someone out of obligation. Some of you are holding on to a system of beliefs. It's like you're either very old-fashioned or extremely traditional. It's like, but things have always gone my way, or I've always done things my way, but you're not. That's what's holding you back from changing. I see for those of you that are single, or maybe dating, or in the early stages of a relationship, you may have met someone that you can actually build with, someone that you can settle down with, because I'm seeing something being established, like something serious, like a marriage. But it is coming off. We do have cups, so there is an emotional connection here. But I also get that there's something practical about your relationship. If this is about love, I do feel like you've connected with a soulmate. I see some sort of secret coming out. Whatever someone is hiding or holding back, I do feel like it's going to come out. Yeah, someone does have feelings for you, or you have feelings for someone, but maybe you've been trying to control it, pace it, or hide it. Oh, and there's the tower. The tower, I see a tower moment happening where you were trying to control your feelings, or you were trying to control the way things were playing out, and the universe is like, break that shit up. Yeah, however you are so used to the status quo, I feel like that's going to change. You're being asked to allow something to just change. And the wheel is kind of just telling you to just trust the process. but you're still hesitant. I feel like something is saying, just wait and see. Spirit is like, just wait and see. Just wait and see. It's almost like you're challenging the universe. I'm going to look at the wheel. Start trying to fly out the Hierophant. Somebody's going to reveal something to you too, or you might see some sort of something posted on the internet that confirms something for you, or that solidifies your belief in something, or whatever you disbelieved in, like you're going to change your mind about it. There is a situation going on where you might be guarded, have your guards up, or the both of you and another person are guarded towards one another. But I feel like that's going to shift or change. Someone is eventually going to come around. So the tables are going to turn. I feel too there could be a situation where you might feel like someone is the one that got away, or maybe someone feels that way towards you. I see someone's feelings getting hurt, or someone feeling disappointed or feeling ignored. I feel like if that is how you have been feeling, no. You also could be dealing with the Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. I feel like here there was some sort of beliefs or this idea that you had. Maybe you wanted to commit to someone, or you were passionate, or you just knew something was of a surety. You knew something was supposed to happen the way you idealized it, the way you dreamed about it. But it turns out being this energy instead. There's some sort of maybe 1 minute you were happy about something, and then the next minute it's like all of a sudden now you're blocking them, or they're blocking you, or someone's giving you the cold shoulder. Maybe this isn't the ideal job for you. You thought something was something, it turns out to be an illusion. I feel like you're disappointed in the way something turned out. I also feel too like you miss someone, or you wish someone was with you. You wish you could be with someone. But you guys are having to learn patience. I'm also seeing an opportunity that got blocked or delayed. But I also feel that the blockages could be coming from within. Like there's a need for you to open up to have what you want. But you're holding on, you're refusing to at this point. Yeah, you need patience. You're having to view something from a different perspective here. Like eventually, I feel like you're waiting. Someone just makes you wait and wait, or you're holding on to an idea, something that you're holding on to, where eventually you feel like maybe this isn't what's best for me, or maybe this isn't the job for me, maybe this isn't the person for me. Some of you are holding on to some sort of old abandonment issues too. The tower is coming out again. You also might see something that makes you feel like I give up, or that I guess that was my confirmation. Yeah, I feel like you're being forced out of your comfort zone. And again, it's something in regards to an ideal system, or I feel like you have some sort of spiritual belief, or you have some sort of spiritual connection with somebody. Maybe you keep receiving messages or communicating with someone, or you, even if it's like telepathic messages just being shared. And it makes you feel good. Like in your mind, in your heart, you feel so good about something. But the reality is something else. Like you want something to manifest in 3D, but it's like, I just kind of feel like you're having to walk away from it. Okay, so I don't know what that could be. It could be person, job, friend, family, something. But let's go ahead and do some energy cards. Uh-oh, everybody's reading is running over today. Okay. Additional messages for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay, so central issue is about appreciation. There's a need for you to appreciate what you do have. And maybe, I don't know if you had been looking at something that you didn't have, or too focused on what you don't have instead of recognizing what you do have. Or maybe there is someone right in front of your face that you did not appreciate, or maybe you feel that you've been trying to show someone that you care about them or you love them, but maybe they had not been appreciating you. But I do feel that because you love yourself, because you do learn to appreciate what you have, it's like you will finally have whatever it is that your heart is desiring. So if it is love, if it is a career, if it's to hear from an old friend. So with this adjacent possibilities, I'm seeing here something's going to, there's many pathways to your goal. You may have been too focused on one way. Maybe you were having tunnel vision. You were thinking something only could happen this way. Something only can manifest this way. And it's just like, no, there are many ways to have what you want. In fact, we've opened up, Spirit is like, we've opened up several pathways for you to get to what you're trying to get to. You know, so it's up to you to take action. And I do see here with the third chakra, I feel like you are getting ready to manifest. Like all of a sudden you're taking your power back. And you are, or your life force is, it's like you are learning about that, how to use it, how to channel it, to get what you want. So because something is changing within you, you could have had a blocked third chakra, which is your solar plexus. You could have had a blocked third chakra. And by you meditating on it, or by you clearing it or healing it, the doors all swing open and you have many opportunities that you're faced with. Many opportunities. This could be, like I said, opportunities in love, romance, finance. I just feel like a light bulb goes off. All of a sudden, everything is clear. Everything is bright. So whatever blockages there have been, because that also could have been what the Four of Pentacles was talking about. There could have been some sort of blockages with the person that you're trying to connect to. And then all of a sudden, the minute you appreciate something, or the minute you have some sort of gratitude for something, all the doors swing open and there's no more blockages. And here is the object of desire right here. You can get to it. You can easily get to it. No more obstacles. So I hope that made sense. Hope it resonated. You guys feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Many blessings to you.